Why not? Hope you... Here. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe, a two-weight world champion who was never beaten. All the talking has been done. So here we go. Should be a good one. Straight right just misses. Looking to land the hook. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start round two. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. It's bombs away. Punch right up the middle. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Counter punch. No rest for the weary. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bivol on that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Catch and shoot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. These punches coming from every angle. No rest for the weary. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Well done with that counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a back...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Joe Calzaghe just went down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.